Are you considering a move to DFW and Cedar Hill is one of those cities on your list? Well, then this is definitely going to be a video that you would want to tune in to. I'm going to show you the average sales price homes here in this city as of November 2023, and I'm going to show you what you can get for that sales price. So stick around. Hey everyone, my name is Danae Hewitt and I am your go-to DFW realtor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And over a year ago, I was here in this city showing you all about the city. It was a vlog style tour, talking to you about the market, talking to you about the parks and the activities and what type of living you would have if you did live in this city. It has been a while since I've been back in this city, but I am here today. So right now, the average sales price home in Cedar Hill is $366,000. That's like not really our entry level price point. It's just a little over that here in the Metroplex. So I'm going to show you 3 homes that you can get right around that price point so that you'll be able to know if that price point is going to work for you here in this city. I am in the neighborhood of the first home that I'm going to show you today. And let me tell you, I love this neighborhood. It is well established. The home that I'm going to show you is built in 1984, but definitely the other houses around here, certainly all built in the 80s. You've got these ranch style homes, and honestly, none of the houses look like each other. They all look different. They all look unique. So if that is something that you're interested in, you're certainly going to find that here in this city. The house I'm going to show you today is listed at $355,000. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and it has 2,032 square feet. I'm walking up on the house right now. They have their Christmas decorations set up. Super cute, lots of candy canes. But one thing I don't love is that this house is on a really busy street. I'm on Pleasant Run, and right across the way is a whole bunch of shops and retail and stuff like that. And you can hear all of that traffic from the house right here. There is a block wall, retaining wall on this side, so that probably does help to mask a little bit of that sound. But I mean, you're gonna hit all of the traffic coming into this street. For the homeowners that live down this street, they're gonna have to pass this house in order to get to their house. You can see all the traffic moving in behind me. Probably a downside to this house, probably. Unfortunately, not the best location, but if that's not a big deal for you and you like what it looks on the inside, and you like that square footage works for you, then for $355,000, it's probably a great price. This neighborhood overall, really nice. The homes look really nice on the outside. It does have an annual HOA of $250 a year, which is very minimal, very minimal for a neighborhood HOA. Condo HOAs, different story. Trees look great. I mean, of course, some of them are losing their leaves this time of the year, but overall, I really do like this well-established neighborhood. All right, let's get moving on to house number 2. The second home that I'm going to show you today is obviously more money, and you're going to find a little bit more square footage with this house too. So it's listed right at that average sales price of $365,000. It is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with 2,464 square feet. I'm really close to Cedar Hill Bear Creek Park, which has, of course, like a little park, a little walking area. There is a playground there, super cute little area. So this home was built in 2006, and if you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know that in the early 2000s is when on the front of the houses, they actually started adding stone to them. Here's the example behind me. We just have the stone on the pillars here, but the rest of the house is brick. The house next door is all brick. So yes, they started adding it in that time frame, but it was just like a little bit of stone in the early 2000s. The next house I'm going to show you, that neighborhood, we're going to see some houses that have a lot more stone on the front of the house than 10 years earlier, like I'm seeing in this neighborhood right here. So again, it's listed at $365,000, 2,464 square feet. The way the house is set up, there's a lot of space because it's kind of on a turn, so you actually do have quite a bit of space between your next door neighbor on the left-hand side of you if you were looking at the street. So it's almost like, yes, you do have a neighbor next door, but they're not as close as the person to the right of you, which is probably a nice feature. The house looks like it hasn't had any updates to it. That might be the original carpet, because normally when people replace the carpet in living areas, they're going to replace it with a laminate or luxury vinyl plank. The countertops are Formica, and so the tile backsplash is the floor tile from the floor put on the backsplash, and that was definitely done in the early 2000s. That was a very easy way for builders to build houses. It's the same tile. They just put it on the backsplash, you know. So this is your opportunity to make it your own. Make it your own. Do whatever updates you want to it. But so far, these both neighborhoods that I've gone through, I am very, very pleasantly surprised by them. These trees are getting bigger here in this neighborhood. You know, they were planted probably in 05 and 06. They are, a lot of the trees are losing their leaves right now, which obviously is just par for the course this time of the year. But in general, it's a great looking neighborhood. I definitely think this would be a great house if you were wanting to put your spin on things and had a little extra money in your budget to do some updating to it. Let's get going to house number 3. The last house that I'm going to show you today is going to be the biggest house, and it's going to be the most expensive house. So it's listed at $400,000. It is 3,055 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. And the house is on 1/4 of an acre. It's right here at the end of the street, so you don't have neighbors to the right of you, which is kind of nice because you have that corner lot, and you get a little bit more lot size there. The HOA in this neighborhood is $135 quarterly. So again, not too bad, not too expensive for the average HOA cost in neighborhoods. I don't know if this community has a pool. It probably does because the age of this house is 2016. So I'm thinking there is going to be some amenities here like a park or playground or a pool or something like that. That is the house right there. So as you can also see on the inside that the house was built in 2016. So the condition and the inside of the house and the colors that were chosen were of the style back then. So is it totally outdated? No, it just may not be everyone's style for today because it hasn't been updated in the last 7 years, which why would it be? Everything is probably still in great shape. So there's that lot size right there. But something that I love is that they do have a board-on-board fence, which means you've got the fence posts that just go right next to each other. And normally there's like that little sliver right in the middle, but the board-on-board is you have a third board on top, so that's the little slat in between the two boards there is totally covered. So it's a lot more expensive, it's a lot more expensive to do that type of a board, but it makes the fence look really nice, and then it just gives you that little extra privacy. Overall, really like the neighborhood. We're going to get houses here that have the brick and the stone elevation on the outside, but I do really like this spot here. Thanks for tuning in this week. If there are any other cities that you would like me to feature or any other price points here in this city you would like me to feature, definitely let me know. And if you are planning a move here to DFW and you need a real estate agent to help you find your perfect house, then definitely let me know. I'd be happy to help you. All right, I will see you guys next week.